Hey guys, it's Stratomate here bringing you this week's deck profile. Alright, let's go. This deck's main profile is... Let me think of something catchy. Let's call it Flamvell Dragon. You'll see why. Alright, start off with the basics. 3 Flamvell Poon. These are your searches for the deck, because when they get destroyed you can add any monster with 200 defense to your hand. 2 Flamvell Babies. A Neo Flamvell Origin. Yeah. A Morphing Jar, because you need, that way you can keep Recycle in your hand. 2 Flamvell Archers. 3 Flamvell Magician. 2 Flamvell Guernica. 3 Flamvell Fire Deck, which basically brings everything out, because when you destroy the monster by battle, you can spell summon a fire monster except another fire dog that has 200 defense or less, and it's a fire attribute. Which will let you also bring out this thing, the Laval Landlord, which is a really nice card for this deck. And 2 Flamvell Commando. So that's the monster buildup. Here are the spells. Staples. Here's the one, the Pot Harvest. You never, well, when I play with this deck, I never use Pot Harvest for the Flamevells. Unless I'm losing. You'll see what you use that thing for. The heart of the deck, triple Rekindling. A Book of Moon, and 2 Mysticals. And for traps, 2 Bottomless, 2 Deep Prison, a Mirror Force, a Torrential Tribute, 2 Call of the Haunted, and 3 Flamvell counters. By removing from play a fire monster with 200 defense, you can negate the division of a spell or trap card, so it's a really nice card. Alright, so that's the deck. Let me show you guys the extra deck. Formula Synchron, Catastor, Flamvell Earthquakes for fun, Brionic, Black Rose. Now this, I looked at it and it's a pretty nice card actually. It's like when you play something who always has a big hand size, like Dark Roads, you can just go, you sync for this. If they have 4 cards in their hand, you get to remove 4 cards from their graveyard from play. And this thing will gain 400 attack. So it'll be at, what is it, 33? That's a nice card. 2 Stardust, a Colossal, Scrap Dragon, a Red Dragon Archfiend, a Mistworm, which is better if you switch this out for Trishula. But I don't have a Trishula, so Mistworm it is. A Shooting Star, a Red Nova Dragon, and a Roach. Alright. One thing I want to note though. That should be a Trishula, because it'll make the deck a hell of a lot better. And you can replace this and probably a Stardust for some Exceeds. Illuminate, number 10 Illuminate works really well in this deck. And Utopia works really well in this deck. Because they're easy to get into with this deck. Alright, so let me go through some of the... Oh, the extra deck. I mean the side deck. Staple, just DD Crow. This, just in case... you keep getting all the mortal pointed cards in your graveyard from play in the graveyard. When this thing is summoned, you return 4 and you draw 2. So it's like Pot Harvest. But they have to be fire, which is why only 1. Against Dark Worlds. Against, obviously, Agents. For backup. The deck is pretty much basically all fire. So 2 Ghosts in match. 2 Rose, because you don't want your whole field blowing up. 2 Solemn Warnings. Yes, I don't have a Solemn Warning. And a Solemn Judgment. Okay. Here's probably the biggest play I've made with this deck. This is pretty much a game-winning play. Alright, you have a counter face down. A Rekindling. Let's see, I'm trying to look for all possibilities for this deck. Okay. Basically with this kind of graveyard, you go Rekindling, you go for your Flamvell Poon, Baby, then depending on which way you want to sync, you'll go for Magician, Dog, and Origin, or you'll go Origin or Dog, or the other way around, or you just go for 3 level 4s and Exceed. But basically when you go this way, you sync it into a safe Stardust, Yeah. Then you go into Formula Synchron. Then it's your choice if you want to go into... Oh, then you can go into Shooting Star. Or, instead of thinking for Stardust, you can go for Red Dragon Archfiend, and then go for Red Nova. This deck is pretty powerhousing, and you can pretty much sync it to all the big dragons. As I said, Trishula too. You can go for Scrap Dragon easy with the Rekindling. You go into Scrap and then blow up the Flamvells, because they get room for play if you don't use them. That's basically it. And I'm really wondering about this whole Yugi Tube thing. If any of you guys have any clue what's going on, PM me so I know what's going on. But besides that, that's the deck. Alright. So remember, please subscribe, tell people about my channel, spread the word. And that's about it. Alright, Starter Mega out.